some to remember, others to forget. You are keep alive tonight, or will I end up dead?
Started as a jam, like kind of a bunch of people getting together just to play for the enjoyment. And Mai Lien hopped in one day.
I had just come back from Europe and I saw the movie The Commitments in England, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta be in a band. So I just have to. And then I came back and I knew he was in a band, so I asked him. And he said he was looking for a singer. So
We have Richie Koffman. He's a mechanic. He has his own business. He fixes cars. I work for my father. We have a hardware store. I do all the plumbing work and stuff like that. She is a waitress and a nursing student, right?
Yep.
Mike is a bartender at the Left Bank.
Slash owner.
Slash partial owner. And Pete Malloy is our new guitar player. Everybody got together and said we need a CD. We wanted to put something out because we haven't put anything out in a while, and well, actually a year. And said, you know, we had new members in the band, and they all had their ideas and stuff, and we had this kind of a newer sound than we had before. Started in April and finished it in September. We ran a little bit over budget, but it's great though, you know.
It's definitely worth it.
Redeemer's in a game called Pig. When you're a kid, when you played basketball, you played the game Pig. And if you got PIG, you went to the foul line and shot 3, what they called Redeemers, to get your lives back. And I think it's a kind of a spin-off of more like a do-over or a second chance kind of thing. When Mike writes the lyrics, I really think they come from basically himself and I think his experiences. Personally myself, I just kind of, when I write, I don't write often, but when I do, I just kind of get in the zone and I just start writing, and just whatever comes out, comes out. And sometimes they come out like, wow, I wrote that. It's really weird. I can't believe I wrote that. There's a few songs like The Glass.
I don't know where he got the album. So one night he said, I got a song, it's done. And he came out with these lyrics and I'm like, wow. And just because, I mean, it's about a girl who's abused by her alcoholic husband or boyfriend. And there's nothing between us like that, or he's never had an experience like that.
Change comes from a real life experience. I've been working at bars for like 8 years, and there's one bar that I worked at where a lot of weird things went on, a lot of drugs and stuff like that. And I saw some of the people who were like 35, 40 years old, who have done drugs all last, since the 70s, and how they look. And it kind of bothered me.
It's funny how things have changed.
We're getting married in July, which would actually help if we ever got signed and had to go on the road. It'd make things a lot more convenient.
For us, at least. I don't know about the rest of the band members. I think we've had a good response since the CD.
Yeah.
I mean, they play the one song on The Planet, which I'm very surprised.
The scene in Buffalo it's improved, I think. It seems like more bands are playing, and Buffalo's getting a little bit more notoriety. Everybody listens to stuff in Toronto, and I think there's some very good stuff in Buffalo. I mean, there's some great stuff out there, and I think it needs to be addressed and heard.